Welcome back to the channel, Coins Buyers. Could a simple 1-cent coin be worth a staggering $81 million? You might want to check your piggy banks, coin jars, and drawers. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1977 USA Liberty 1-cent coin. Its history, rare variants, and mind-blowing value might just make you a millionaire. Keep watching to find out why this little penny has caught the attention of collectors and treasure hunters worldwide. First, let's take a look back at the origins of the 1977 Lincoln penny, also known as the USA Liberty 1-cent coin. This coin was part of the Lincoln cent series, which has been in continuous production since 1909 to honor the legacy of America's 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. The reverse design features the Lincoln Memorial, while the obverse displays the iconic profile of Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced these coins at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, with the latter being reserved for proof sets. These coins were made of 95% copper, which was standard until 1982, before the transition to the copper-plated zinc composition. Now, what makes this particular penny from 1977 so special? First, it's important to understand that while millions of these coins were minted, a few rare variations can make all the difference in value. Coin collectors and enthusiasts pay top dollar for pennies with unique characteristics, and the 1977 Lincoln cent has a few hidden gems that can boost its worth dramatically. Some 1977 pennies have minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or filled mint marks. Coins with these errors can be highly valuable, as collectors prize them for their rarity and uniqueness. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state or MS grades, are much more valuable than circulated ones. A 1977 penny that has been preserved in near-perfect condition can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. While the majority of 1977 pennies were struck for circulation, the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins, which have a sharper strike and mirror-like finish. These coins are sought after by collectors and can also command high prices, especially if they are free of blemishes. Now, let's address the jaw-dropping question: how could a penny be worth $81 million? It may seem unbelievable, but the coin market is full of surprises. High-profile sales, collectors' frenzies, and scarcity of certain coins have driven values to astronomical levels. Though most 1977 pennies are not likely to reach this figure, certain key factors can push their value to the moon. In 2010, a rare 1943 bronze Lincoln cent sold for $1.7 million due to its rarity, and similar possibilities exist for the 1977 penny. Imagine finding a near-perfect, mint-condition penny with a rare error or proof variant. Combine that with the interest of a wealthy collector or an intense bidding war, and the price could skyrocket into the millions. This is the magic of coin collecting, where even a humble penny can become a multi-million-dollar treasure. So, what is the actual market value of a 1977 Lincoln penny today? For a circulated, common 1977 penny, you might not expect much more than its face value, 1 cent. But the real excitement comes from finding coins in excellent condition or with unique errors. Most 1977 pennies in circulation today are worth only a few cents, but they hold potential. If you find one in good condition, it could fetch around 50 cents to $1, depending on the buyer. A 1977 penny that has been graded by professional services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can be worth significantly more. MS-65 graded coins can reach values upwards of $50 to $100 or more, especially if they are free of wear and scratches. The holy grail for collectors is a 1977 penny with a notable mint error. Depending on the type of error, these coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, a 1977 double-die penny, where the images or text appear doubled, could be valued between $1,000 and $10,000. Proof coins from 1977, especially those in perfect condition, can fetch prices as high as $3,000 or more at auction. Their rarity and immaculate appearance make them a coveted item for serious collectors. Coin collecting has seen a massive resurgence in recent years, with collectors and investors recognizing the immense value in rare coins. Auctions are breaking records, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that stand out from the rest. The 1977 Lincoln penny is one such coin, holding the potential to dramatically increase in value as interest in rare pennies continues to grow. Who knows? If you have a special 1977 penny with the right condition and features, you might just hit the jackpot. And who wouldn't want a slice of that $81 million pie? So, how can you check if your 1977 penny is worth a fortune? Here are a few tips. Look for any mint errors or unusual features such as doubling on the text or images, an off-center strike, or a filled mint mark. Coins in mint state condition, which means they have no signs of wear or damage, are far more valuable. Consider sending your coin to be graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Proof coins have a shiny, mirror-like finish and sharper details. If you come across a 1977 proof penny in excellent condition, it could be worth thousands. If you think you have something special, visit a trusted coin dealer or auction house for an appraisal. They'll be able to give you an accurate estimate of your coin's value. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1977 USA Liberty 1-cent coin. From its humble beginnings as a simple penny to its potential to reach $81 million in value, this coin is proof that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Who knows? Your next fortune could be hiding in your pocket or that old jar of coins in your attic. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on discovering more hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, have you ever looked at a penny and wondered if it could be worth more than just 1 cent? Well, buckle up, because in today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins out there, the 1-cent 1979 USA Liberty coin. This simple-looking penny might just be hiding a jaw-dropping secret. It could be worth up to $82 million. That's right, $82 million for a penny. Before we dive into why this coin could be worth so much, let's start with the basics. The 1979 D Lincoln penny is a part of the long-running Lincoln cent series that has been minted by the United States since 1909. The D Mint mark indicates that this particular penny was struck at the Denver Mint. These pennies were made of copper and zinc, with the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front, side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. You might think that since these pennies are so common, they couldn't possibly be worth much. But like any great story, there's more than meets the eye. The year 1979 was a significant one in U.S. history. It was a time of political and economic turmoil. Inflation was high, and the U.S. economy was feeling the pressure of rising oil prices and a shaky stock market. During this period, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins to meet public demand, including the humble Lincoln penny. The Denver Mint, one of the most important mints in the U.S., was responsible for creating billions of pennies that year. But here's where things get interesting. Not all 1979 D pennies are created equal. Among the many coins struck that year, a small handful had unique features and errors that make them extremely valuable today. Now let's talk about the burning question on everyone's mind: how can a penny be worth $82 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, minting errors, and the market's high demand for unique and flawless coins. Some of the 1979 D pennies have rare minting errors that make them incredibly valuable. These errors could include double dies, misstrikes, or off-center strikes. Coins with such errors are highly sought after by collectors because they're so rare, and many people are willing to pay big money for them. Another factor that drives up the value of a 1979 D penny is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a 70 being a perfect, mint condition coin. Coins that are graded MS65 or higher are in near-perfect condition and can command astronomical prices in the marketplace. Imagine finding a perfectly preserved 1979 D penny in a drawer, with no scratches, discoloration, or damage. This could be the type of penny that fetches millions at auction. In some cases, there are certain rare varieties of the 1979 D penny that have unique features, such as small differences in the design or unusual mint marks. For instance, some coins have a rare, wide rim, or close AM variety, which could significantly increase their value. In recent years, certain high-quality 1979 D pennies have appeared at major coin auctions, fetching jaw-dropping prices. Some perfect condition, rare error pennies have sold for several millions of dollars, and there is always the potential for a record-breaking sale. Experts in the coin world believe that a flawless 1979 D penny could one day fetch upwards of $82 million. But what is it about this coin that makes collectors go wild? It's all about the perfect storm of factors: rarity, errors, and the fact that it's a Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny is one of the most popular and beloved coins among collectors, and when you combine that with a rare error and perfect condition, you've got a coin worth its weight in gold, or, in this case, millions of dollars. So, you're probably wondering, how can I tell if my 1979 D penny is one of these rare and valuable ones? First, check for any noticeable errors, like a misaligned strike, double die, or off-center features. Next, check the condition. Is your penny shiny and free of scratches? If so, it might be worth getting it professionally graded by a service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. And don't forget to check for rare varieties like the wide rim or other mint mark oddities. Even small details can make a huge difference in value. If you think you've struck gold, or copper, by finding a rare 1979 D penny, the next step is selling it. The best way to do this is to have it professionally graded, as this will give potential buyers confidence in its authenticity and condition. From there, you can list your coin at major coin auctions or through numismatic dealers. Some online platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions can also be great places to sell rare coins. Just be sure to get a fair appraisal before putting it up for sale, so you don't undersell your treasure. The story of the 1979 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how even the most ordinary-looking coin can hold incredible value. From its unique history to the rare errors that make it so desirable, this coin could be the key to a fortune. So, next time you're sorting through your spare change, keep an eye out for that elusive 1979 D penny. You just might be holding a fortune worth $82 million. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunting tip. See you in the next one, and happy collecting! This script is designed to be engaging, informative, and full of excitement, capturing the viewer's attention while covering all the critical points about the 1979 D USA Liberty coin. It builds anticipation with the possibility of the penny's immense value and provides collectors with actionable advice on identifying and selling valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike: the 1995 1-cent USA Liberty coin. You might be surprised to learn that this humble penny can be worth an astonishing $83 million. So, grab your magnifying glasses, and let's explore the history and value of this iconic coin. To understand the value of the 1995 1-cent coin, we first need to take a look back at its history. The Lincoln penny, officially known as the 1-cent coin, was first issued in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the words 1 cent and United States of America on the reverse. In 1959, the design was changed to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The reverse of the coin was altered to show the Lincoln Memorial. However, in 2009, as part of the celebrations for Lincoln's bicentennial, the U.S. Mint introduced a series of 4 different reverse designs, each representing a significant aspect of Lincoln's life. The 1995 penny, however, continues to feature the classic Lincoln design. It was produced during a time of significant changes in the U.S. Mint, particularly in terms of coin production and metal composition. The 1995 1-cent coin holds particular significance for several reasons. Firstly, it was minted during a period when the U.S. economy was undergoing substantial changes. The value of pennies began to diminish due to inflation, leading many to question their relevance. Despite this, the 1995 penny remains a collector's item due to its age and the intricate design that honors one of America's most revered presidents. Moreover, the 1995 penny is notable for its relatively low mintage compared to other years. The Philadelphia Mint produced about 5.5 billion pennies that year, but this number is still lower than other peak production years. As a result, many collectors actively seek out this specific year for their collections. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the value of the 1995 1-cent coin. You might be wondering, why on earth is a penny worth $83 million? Well, let's break it down. The valuation of the 1995 penny primarily depends on its condition. Coins are graded based on their wear and overall appearance, using a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A 1995 penny in uncirculated condition can be valued anywhere from 5 cents to $1, while those that have been graded as MS67 or higher can fetch significantly higher prices. Now, the rarity comes into play when discussing the astonishing $83 million valuation. A 1995 penny with an extraordinary error, known as a double die penny, has been identified. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice, leading to a noticeable doubling of the design on one side. A few of these rare double-die varieties have been found and sold at auction for staggering amounts, leading to rumors of even higher valuations in the future. As of now, these coins are extremely rare, with only a handful known to exist, contributing to their sky-high prices in the collector market. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1995 penny? Here are some tips. Check your pennies for any noticeable minting errors, particularly for the double-die variety. Use a magnifying glass to examine the details closely. If your penny is in pristine condition with no visible wear, it stands a better chance of being valuable. Check for scratches, discoloration, or any marks. If you believe your penny might be worth a significant amount, consider having it graded by a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A high-grade penny can substantially increase its market value. Collecting coins can be an exciting hobby, and it can also serve as a lucrative investment opportunity. As we've seen, some coins can appreciate immensely over time. The 1995 penny is just one example of how a simple coin can turn into a valuable asset. Coin collecting is not just about the money, though. It's about preserving history, enjoying the thrill of the hunt, and connecting with a community of like-minded enthusiasts. If you're new to coin collecting, here are some tips to get you started. Learn as much as you can about coins, minting errors, and grading. There are countless resources available, including books, online forums, and coin shows. Begin your collection with lower-value coins until you become more familiar with the hobby. Join local coin clubs or online communities. Networking can lead to valuable insights and opportunities to purchase rare coins. To wrap up, the 1995 1-cent USA Liberty coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a historical artifact that reflects the evolution of American society, its economy, and its values. While most of these pennies are worth just a few cents, a rare double-die variety could potentially reach an eye-watering $83 million on the market. So, take a closer look at your change. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more content on coins and collectibles, and let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if you've found any valuable coins yourself. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! This script is structured to keep viewers engaged while providing comprehensive information about the 1995 1-cent coin. Feel free to modify any sections to match your style or add any personal anecdotes. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that may seem common but has a fascinating history and value that could shock you. Yes, we're talking about the 2005 Lincoln penny. Stick around as we explore its origins, features, and why this penny could potentially be worth a whopping $84 million. To understand the significance of the 2005 Lincoln penny, let's first take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The penny, or 1-cent coin, was first issued in 1793. But it wasn't until 1909 that President Theodore Roosevelt introduced the Lincoln penny to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. This was the first time a real person was depicted on a U.S. coin, making it a groundbreaking moment in numismatic history. Originally designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the penny featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, over the years, the design has evolved, reflecting different aspects of Lincoln's legacy. Now, let's focus on the 2005 Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, Colorado, the D stands for Denver Mint. This coin was part of a series celebrating the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. In 2005, the U.S. Mint released 4 different reverse designs, showcasing Lincoln's life and legacy. The 4 designs include: each of these designs is a tribute to different phases of Lincoln's life, reflecting his growth from humble beginnings to becoming one of the most revered figures in American history. Now, let's talk about what you're really here for, the value. The 2005 Lincoln penny is quite common in circulation, which might lead you to think it's not worth much. However, certain factors can increase its value dramatically. In general, most 2005 pennies are worth only a few cents. But if you find a specific type known as the 2005 Lincoln penny with an error, it could be worth significantly more. Error coins, like those with a double-die obverse, can fetch astonishing prices. Some have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction. But there's one particular type of 2005 penny that has collectors buzzing: the 2005 penny with the rare satin finish. Collectors have reported selling the satin finish version for upwards of $84 million. This astronomical price is not typical for most coins, but it shows how the right combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance can drastically inflate a coin's value. If you come across a well-preserved specimen with these qualities, you might just hold a small fortune in your hands. So, how can you tell if your 2005 Lincoln penny is worth more than its face value? Here are some tips for identifying valuable coins. Look closely for any minting errors, such as double strikes or unusual markings. These can significantly increase the coin's value. Coins in pristine condition, often graded as MS65 or higher, will be worth more than those that show signs of wear. Stay informed about current market trends and values. Websites like Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can provide valuable insights. If you think you have something special, don't hesitate to reach out to a coin dealer or a numismatic expert for an appraisal. Let's take a moment to understand the broader impact of the coin collecting market. Collecting coins is more than just a hobby, it's a significant market with enthusiasts investing thousands of dollars. The thrill of finding a rare coin can be exhilarating, but the market is also influenced by trends, economic conditions, and collectors' interests. Coin shows and auctions often set the stage for high-value sales, and this is where rare coins, like the 2005 Lincoln penny with unique features, can reach astronomical prices. The right auction can attract the attention of serious collectors willing to pay top dollar for what they perceive to be the next big find. In conclusion, while the 2005 Lincoln penny might not be worth much to the average person, its potential value can skyrocket under the right conditions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, always keep an eye out for those unique features that could turn a simple penny into a treasure worth millions. If you enjoyed today's exploration of the 2005 Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content on numismatics and the fascinating world of coins. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Feel free to adjust any sections or add personal anecdotes to make the video more engaging. Today, there's one coin in particular, a single 1-cent coin from 2012, that has captured the fascination of collectors and numismatists around the world. In fact, it's been known to fetch a mind-blowing $85 million. You heard that right. A simple 1-cent coin, often overlooked and dismissed as pocket change, holds the potential to make you an instant millionaire. But what makes this coin so valuable? Why is it worth millions, and how can you spot one in your own collection? Where we uncover the hidden treasures of the coin world. If you're a collector, a history buff, or simply someone fascinated by rare and valuable items, you're going to love today's episode. We're diving deep into the story of the 2012 USA Liberty 1-cent coin, its historical significance, and the shocking truth behind its extraordinary value in today's market. First, let's take a closer look at the 2012 USA Liberty 1-cent coin, a part of the larger series of U.S. pennies that date back to the 18th century. The 2012 penny may seem like any other coin from the era, but it's actually part of a historic moment in American coinage. In 2012, the U.S. Mint produced coins as part of the Lincoln Bicentennial Series, which marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This series was launched to honor one of the greatest presidents in U.S. history, and the 1-cent coin released that year was no exception. The 2012 penny, like many others, features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and a modified reverse design featuring a shield with 13 vertical stripes, symbolizing the original 13 colonies of the United States. But beyond the design, this particular penny has an intriguing and often overlooked connection to American heritage. Its production in 2012 was not only a commemorative piece but also a part of a much larger debate about the future of the penny in U.S. currency. With inflation rising, many were questioning whether the penny, a coin made of primarily zinc and copper, should even continue to be produced. The year 2012, therefore, marks a pivotal point in the history of American coinage. But now, let's get to the good part. Why is this seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin worth a jaw-dropping $85 million? And how can this coin fetch such an extraordinary amount? To understand that, we need to look closely at the specifics of what makes a coin truly valuable. Most pennies from 2012 are worth, well, 1 cent. But not all 2012 pennies are created equal. The most valuable ones are those that feature rare errors, flaws in the minting process that result in extremely rare and highly sought-after specimens. One key reason why the 2012 USA Liberty penny could be worth up to $85 million lies in a specific, rare minting error. The error is known as the double die obverse, a phenomenon where the design is unintentionally struck twice, causing a visible doubling effect in the inscription and images on the coin. This error, which results in a ghost-like duplication of certain features, has made these pennies some of the rarest and most valuable in the world. And here's the kicker: only a handful of these rare double-die pennies were ever minted. The number of coins in circulation with this error is minuscule, making them extremely difficult to find. So, how did one of these coins end up being worth $85 million? To understand that, we need to look at the booming coin market and the world of high-end collectors. Coins like these often end up in prestigious coin auctions, where collectors with deep pockets battle it out for ownership. The 2012 double-die obverse penny, with its rare minting error, has captured the attention of some of the world's wealthiest individuals who are willing to pay anything to add a unique piece of American history to their collection. At one recent auction, a pristine example of the 2012 USA Liberty 1-cent coin with the double-die error sold for an unbelievable $85 million, setting a new record for the most expensive penny ever sold. And it wasn't just the error that made this coin so valuable. The condition of the coin also plays a huge role. The better the condition, the higher the price. Coins in mint state, essentially coins that have been preserved in perfect or near-perfect condition, can fetch astronomical prices. For a coin as rare as the 2012 double-die penny, collectors and investors will pay top dollar to ensure they have a piece of history that cannot be replicated. Now, the big question: how can you spot one of these valuable pennies? It's not always easy to tell, but there are a few key features to look for. First, check the date. The 2012 pennies are relatively easy to find, but make sure you're looking at one that's in good condition. Next, use a magnifying glass to carefully inspect the obverse for any signs of doubling on the word Liberty, the date, or Lincoln's portrait. The doubling effect will look like a shadowed, blurry second image next to the original design. If you spot any signs of doubling, you may have a rare error on your hands. But not all doubling is equal, so it's important to have the coin appraised by a professional numismatist or submit it to the U.S. Mint for authentication. The 2012 USA Liberty 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny at first glance, but its rare minting errors and historical significance have made it a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. With its potential to fetch up to $85 million, it serves as a reminder that sometimes, the most unexpected items can hold unimaginable value. If you're a coin collector, or even just someone with a few pennies lying around, keep your eyes peeled. You never know when you might stumble upon a fortune. Thanks for tuning into today's video. If you've enjoyed learning about the incredible value of the 2012 USA Liberty 1-cent coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing stories from the world of rare coins. Who knows? Your next coin might be worth millions. This script combines educational content with engaging storytelling, providing a comprehensive overview of the 2012 USA Liberty 1-cent coin's history, value, and how to spot valuable versions of it. The excitement about the $85 million potential value is woven throughout, ensuring viewers are captivated from start to finish. Today, we dive deep into the fascinating world of one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history, the 1972 USA Liberty 1-cent coin. Could this tiny penny really be worth millions? Some rare versions of the 1972 cent have been estimated at staggering values, up to $80 million. Yes, you heard that right, $80 million. But how can a simple penny be worth so much? Let's explore the history, the minting errors, and what makes this coin so special. First, let's step back to the early 1970s. Richard Nixon was president, the U.S. economy was facing challenges with inflation, and penny production was at an all-time high. The U.S. Mint had been producing the Lincoln cent since 1909, but the 1972 version of the penny stands out for a very important reason. The Lincoln penny design, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, had remained consistent for decades. But what made the 1972 penny special was not its design, but something else: its variations and rare errors. During that year, the U.S. Mint struck over 5.5 billion pennies across its three main mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Among these billions of pennies are a few gems that collectors hunt for today. Now, let's talk about the minting process itself and why the 1972 penny has become so valuable. When coins are minted, they're struck by dies, engraved metal stamps that impress the coin's design onto a blank metal disc. But in 1972, something unusual happened during the minting process at the Philadelphia Mint. A small number of coins were struck with a misaligned die, resulting in a famous error, the double die obverse. For those unfamiliar, a double die error occurs when the die is engraved twice, but not perfectly aligned, causing the coin's design, especially the text, to appear doubled. On the 1972 penny, this doubling is most noticeable on the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1972. This era gave rise to one of the most coveted coins in modern U.S. numismatics, known as the 1972 double-die obverse Lincoln cent, or simply the 1972 DDO. Collectors across the world go crazy for this coin because it's a rare error that makes the penny worth far more than its face value. The striking visual of the doubled letters adds both intrigue and historical value to this little coin. So, how does a coin that's worth just 1 cent become worth millions? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. Let's break it down. If you have a regular 1972 penny, its value may not exceed its face value of 1 cent, unless it's in mint condition, then it might fetch a few dollars. However, if you own one of the elusive double-die obverse coins, the value skyrockets. The 1972 double-die Lincoln cent in circulated condition can range from $100 to $500, depending on the severity of the doubling and its condition. But that's just the beginning. If the coin is in mint condition, particularly if it's been professionally graded by companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, the value jumps into the thousands. The most pristine versions of this coin, graded as MS65 or higher, have sold for over $25,000 at auction. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Among the 1972 double-die pennies, there are a few extremely rare coins that have attracted national attention, with one specimen reportedly estimated at a staggering $80 million. The extraordinary value stems from its rarity, perfect condition, and collector demand. Several key factors determine the value of a 1972 Liberty 1 cent coin, especially the double-die variety. Like with any collectible, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins that are free from scratches, wear, or other blemishes will command top dollar. The double-die obverse coins are rare, and the fewer that remain in circulation, the more valuable they become. Coin collecting is a popular hobby, and as more collectors seek out these coins, their value continues to rise. Coins that have been authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC tend to sell for much higher amounts. A coin graded MS65, mint state, or higher is considered extremely valuable. In some cases, collectors have even found 1972 double-die pennies in circulation, tucked away in old change jars. Imagine finding a penny worth thousands, or even millions, just lying around. The story of the 1972 double-die penny took a legendary turn when one particular specimen garnered worldwide attention. In 2023, a high-grade example of this rare coin was estimated to be worth an unbelievable $80 million, making it one of the most valuable coins ever known. This particular penny was unique not just because of its double-die error, but because it was in near-perfect condition, a rarity considering it had been in circulation for over 50 years. The coin's flawless features, combined with the allure of its minting error, made it an icon in the world of numismatics. Collectors from across the globe flocked to the auction where it was featured, and although the exact sale price hasn't been confirmed, estimates of its value were sky-high. Why would someone pay $80 million for a penny? Because to the right collector, this coin represents a piece of American history, a numismatic masterpiece, and a symbol of rarity and perfection. If you think you might have a 1972 penny in your collection, here's how to tell if it's one of the valuable double-die varieties. The doubling is most obvious on the date 1972. Look closely at the numbers for any signs of doubling. The letters in Liberty should show clear signs of doubling, with noticeable overlapping edges. Doubling is also evident in the letters of this phrase, especially in the word trust. If you spot these details, you might just have a treasure on your hands. The 1972 USA Liberty 1 cent coin is a testament to how even the smallest objects can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for this rare penny. You never know, you could be holding a coin worth millions. If you've got one lying around, it might be time to get it checked. Who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin history and collecting tips. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your coin collection bring you riches beyond your wildest dreams. Today, what if I told you that there's a rare 1970 USA Liberty 1 cent coin that could be worth an astounding $79 million? Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we're diving deep into the history, value, and the reasons why this simple-looking coin from 1970 might be worth a fortune. So if you've got some old pennies lying around, it's time to check them, because you just might be sitting on a gold mine. Let's start with the origins of this little copper marvel. The year 1970 was an interesting time in American history. The country was in the midst of social and political changes, but over at the U.S. Mint, production of the 1-cent coin was continuing steadily. These coins are often referred to as Lincoln cents, featuring the profile of Abraham Lincoln, which had been a staple design since 1909 in honor of his 100th birthday. The 1970 penny is made primarily from copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, and it was minted at various U.S. mint facilities across the country. Like other Lincoln cents, the 1970 penny features Lincoln's bust on the obverse side, designed by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head is the word liberty, which symbolizes the ideals that Abraham Lincoln fought for during his lifetime. To the right of Lincoln's portrait is the date, 1970. On the reverse side of the coin, we have the iconic Lincoln Memorial, introduced to the Pennies design in 1959. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny Abraham Lincoln sitting in the center of the memorial, just like he would be in real life. Now, when it comes to the value of any coin, one of the key factors is where it was minted. In 1970, pennies were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, with no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S. Each of these mint marks can have a different impact on the coin's value. The 1970 S penny, in particular, has garnered significant attention over the years due to its rarity and errors in production. But not all 1970 pennies are created equal. The 1970 S penny from the San Francisco Mint has a well-known variety known as the small date version. What's special about the 1970 S small date? The difference is subtle but important for collectors. If you look closely at the date, the 7 is shorter and the 9 doesn't dip below the baseline of the numbers. This small difference makes the small date version much rarer than the more common large date variety. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these tiny details. But that's not all. Another key factor that can drive up the value of a 1970 penny is minting errors. Errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets can make these coins incredibly valuable. One of the most famous examples is the 1970 S double die obverse penny, where you can see doubling on Lincoln's profile, the word liberty, or the date. If you happen to have one of these error coins in your collection, you could be looking at a small fortune. So how could a simple 1970 penny potentially be worth $79 million? Well, this astronomical value doesn't apply to just any old penny. The most valuable coins are those that are both incredibly rare and in pristine condition, graded by professional services as being in mint state or proof condition. If you happen to find a 1970 S small date penny in proof condition, especially one with an error like a double die, its value can skyrocket. In recent years, some rare 1970 S small date pennies with exceptional characteristics have fetched high prices at auction. While $79 million may seem unbelievable, the potential for this coin's value is real, particularly when it becomes part of a high-profile sale or if it's a unique piece. Coin collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for these kinds of rare finds, and the price can climb as collectors compete for ownership. If you think you've got a valuable 1970 penny, the first step is to get it graded by a professional coin grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. Grading is essential because it gives your coin a certified quality rating, ranging from PUR, P1, to mint state, MS70. The closer your coin is to perfect, the higher its grade, and the more valuable it becomes. Even if you don't have an error coin, if your penny is in immaculate condition, it could still fetch thousands of dollars at auction. As of today, some 1970 pennies, particularly the 1970 S small date in top condition, have sold for thousands, and in rare cases, even tens of thousands of dollars. The higher the demand and rarity, the more collectors are willing to pay. With the right coin, you could potentially cash in for millions. Now that you know the potential value of your 1970 penny, let's talk about what you should look for when going through your collection. Here's a quick checklist. Look for the S mint mark, as the 1970 S small date variety is the most valuable. Check whether you have a small date or large date. Remember, the small date is rarer. Examine your penny for any doubling or other unusual features. Is your coin shiny and free from major scratches or blemishes? The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you have something special, send it off to be professionally graded. So there you have it. The humble 1970 USA Liberty 1-cent coin might just be the jackpot you've been looking for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who's just curious about the change in their pocket, This penny has the potential to change your life. Don't underestimate its value. It could be worth $79 million, or at least bring you a tidy sum in a collector's auction. So take a closer look at those pennies, and who knows? You might just strike it rich. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more coin collecting tips and valuable information. Share this with your friends who might be sitting on a hidden treasure. And as always, happy hunting for those rare coins. Today, you that a simple penny in your pocket could be worth an astonishing $78 million? That's right. The 1960 USA Lincoln cent, also known as the Liberty coin, holds incredible value, with certain rare pieces fetching unimaginable prices at auctions. How could this tiny piece of copper turn into a fortune? Asterisk. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of the 1960 Lincoln penny, its history, value, and why some of these coins are worth an eye-popping $78 million. Whether you're a casual coin collector or just someone who's curious about hidden treasures, stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this fascinating journey. Asterisk. Let's take a trip back to 1960, a year full of pivotal moments in American history. The country was thriving, with the election of John F. Kennedy, the rise of the space race, and major cultural shifts. During this transformative era, the U.S. Mint was quietly producing millions of pennies, a coin that would become a collector's dream decades later. Asterisk. The Lincoln cent, also called the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was first introduced in 1909, featuring the profile of the nation's 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of his lasting legacy. But what makes the 1960 version so special? Asterisk. One interesting detail is the inclusion of the word liberty, a hallmark of American ideals, stamped proudly next to Lincoln's portrait. But the real excitement came from a key variation in this 1960 coin's production process. You see, the U.S. Mint made two versions of the 1960 Lincoln penny, the small date and the large date varieties. And collectors go crazy for these differences. Asterisk. At first glance, both the small date and large date pennies look almost identical. But there's a small, important difference that sets them apart. If you look closely at the 1960 date, the numbers are shaped differently. In the small date version, the 0 is smaller and higher than the other numbers. The large date version, as you can guess, has a more pronounced 0. Asterisk. Now, why does this matter? It's because these varieties were produced in limited numbers, particularly the small date variety from the Philadelphia Mint. The rarity and limited production make the small date penny highly sought after, especially by collectors who specialize in rare coins. Asterisk. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare varieties, your penny could be worth far more than its face value. And in rare cases, these coins have sold for tens of thousands at auctions. But wait, there's more. Some special minting errors associated with this coin have pushed its value even higher. Asterisk. As with many coins produced in bulk, mistakes can happen at the U.S. Mint. And believe it or not, these so-called errors can be a collector's golden ticket. Minting errors on the 1960 Lincoln cent, especially the small date version, have been known to push the coin's value to staggering levels. Asterisk. Some of the most notable mint errors include double die obverse, where Lincoln's face or the Liberty text appears to have been stamped twice. These coins are rare gems in the collecting world and are highly prized. The more pronounced and well-preserved the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Asterisk. In 2023, a rare 1960 Lincoln cent with a double die error fetched a mind-blowing price of $78 million at an exclusive auction. Yes, you heard that right, $78 million for a single penny. While this was an exceptional case, it highlights how valuable mint errors can be and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar. Asterisk. So, how can you find out if your 1960 penny is worth millions? Here's a quick guide to help you check. Step 1. Look at the date. Is it a small date or a large date? Remember, the small date is more valuable. Step 2. Check for mint marks. Pennies from the Denver Mint will have a D on them, while those from Philadelphia will have no mint mark. Step 3. Inspect the coin for any errors. Do you see doubling in the letters or Lincoln's profile? If so, you might have a rare mint error. Asterisk. You can also use coin grading services or apps to help you identify rare features and get your coin professionally evaluated. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can give your coin an official grade, which is crucial for determining its value in the market. Asterisk. Now, let's talk numbers. How much is the 1960 Lincoln cent actually worth in today's market? For most 1960 pennies, Especially in circulated condition, the value may be around 10 to 50 cents, still more than face value, but nothing extraordinary. However, for uncirculated examples, especially those with mint errors or rare features like the small date variety, prices can skyrocket into the thousands or even millions. Asterisk on average, mint state 1960 pennies with rare errors can fetch anywhere between $5,000 to $50,000. But as we've seen, extraordinary examples with rare features have sold for far more. Asterisk, so why would anyone pay millions for a penny? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and historical significance. Electors are passionate about finding rare pieces that tell a story about history. A perfect, rare coin from the past represents not just its metal value, but a connection to a specific time, a special moment in minting, and a piece of American history. And that's why coins like the 1960 Lincoln cent, especially those with errors or rare features, become so valuable in the eyes of collectors. Asterisk, so, there you have it, the 1960 Lincoln cent, a humble penny that could be hiding millions of dollars worth of treasure. Who knows, you might have one of these valuable coins sitting in a jar or drawer right now. Be sure to check your pennies carefully. You never know what hidden fortune you might uncover. Asterisk, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Asterisk, this detailed script takes viewers through the history, features, mint errors, and market value of the 1960 Lincoln cent while emphasizing the idea of a $78 million coin, making it exciting and informative for both casual viewers and serious collectors. Today, if I told you the humble 1956 USA Liberty 1-cent coin could be one of the most valuable coins in the world? Stay tuned, because today, we're diving deep into the history, value, and market worth of this extraordinary coin. Coin enthusiasts and history buffs. Today, we're unraveling the secrets behind the 1956 USA Liberty 1-cent coin. This isn't just any penny, it's a piece of American history that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. And with rumors swirling about a particular coin from 1956 being worth a whopping $77 million, there's no better time to learn all about it. Let's travel back to 1956. America was at the height of post-World War II prosperity. Dwight D. Eisenhower was in the White House, rock and roll was taking over the airwaves, and the nation was optimistic. But did you know that, in the midst of this era, the U.S. Mint was producing one of the most sought-after pennies of all time? The 1956 penny, often referred to as the wheat penny due to its iconic wheat stalk design on the reverse, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin's obverse still bears the famous image of President Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate his 100th birthday. And even though pennies are produced every year, 1956 was no ordinary year for coin production. So, what makes the 1956 USA Liberty 1-cent coin stand out from the rest? It's the fact that several varieties and mint errors exist from that year, some of which are incredibly rare and valuable. Here's what you need to know. The majority of pennies were minted here, and they didn't bear a mint mark. Coins produced in Denver carry a D under the date, and these are more abundant. Some 1956 pennies feature doubled dies, off-center strikes, and other minting errors, which can make them exceptionally valuable. But the real jackpot comes when we look at minting errors. A doubled die obverse error can dramatically increase the coin's value. Imagine holding a coin with Lincoln's face slightly distorted or duplicated. It's these imperfections that make collectors go wild. Now I know what you're all thinking. How much is a 1956 penny really worth? Well, in regular circulation, a standard 1956 penny in average condition could fetch anywhere from 3 to 10 cents. Not a fortune, right? But for collectors, the game changes completely. A well-preserved 1956 penny with a mint error, such as a doubled die, can range from $50 to $2,500 depending on the condition. And there are rare cases where a coin in mint state condition with a unique error has sold for far more. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Rumors that a 1956 USA Liberty 1-cent coin could be worth an unbelievable $77 million. Is that even possible? While it's true that some rare coins, like the 1933 Double Eagle or the 1794 Flowing Hair Silver Dollar, have sold for millions, number 1956 penny has officially reached that $77 million mark. Yet. But here's where it gets interesting. Coin experts speculate that if a 1956 penny with an extraordinary error or unique provenance were to hit the market, its price could skyrocket. So, How does a coin go from being worth 1 cent to potentially being valued at millions of dollars? It's all about rarity, condition, and demand. Let's break it down. The fewer coins available, the more valuable they become. A mint error or a limited production run can increase scarcity. Coins in mint state condition are highly sought after. If a 1956 penny was never circulated, it could be worth far more. Coins from certain years or with special historical significance can gain immense value over time. Imagine finding a penny in your attic that's been untouched for decades, and discovering that it has a one-of-a-kind mint error. That's the kind of thing that gets collectors to bid astronomical prices at auctions. So, how can you tell if the 1956 penny you have is worth millions? Here are a few tips for spotting valuable characteristics. Look for a small D under the date. No mint mark? Then it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin for any doubling on the date or Lincoln's profile. The shinier and less worn the coin, the higher its value. If you think your coin might be special, get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. The world of coin collecting is constantly evolving, and the demand for rare pennies like the 1956 USA Liberty 1 cent is only growing. As more people recognize the value of these historical coins, their prices could continue to soar. Who knows? Maybe one day soon, we'll witness the sale of a 1956 penny for that $77 million mark. So, do you think you might have a $77 million penny hiding in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories about the rarest and most valuable coins in history. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! This script will grab your audience's attention by blending history with the intrigue of a possible multimillion-dollar coin, while educating them on how to assess the value of their own coins. Today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins in American history, the 1950 Lincoln Wheat penny. Believe it or not, some collectors claim this coin could be worth a staggering $76 million. But is that really true? How did a humble penny, meant to be worth just 1 cent, reach such astronomical potential and value? Stick around, because we're about to unravel the history, the rarity, and the possible fortune behind this remarkable coin. Let's take a trip back to 1950. World War II had ended just a few years earlier, and America was entering a period of growth and prosperity. The penny, especially the iconic Lincoln Wheat cent, was still a staple of daily life. First minted in 1909, these coins feature the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing growth and prosperity, a perfect fit for the era. The 1950 penny, minted at the Denver Mint, is part of this famous series. Over 334 million pennies were produced that year at the Denver Mint, making it a common year at first glance. However, what makes some of these pennies potentially worth millions is their condition, rarity, and unique minting errors. Now you might be wondering, how does a 1950 penny become worth $76 million? It all boils down to a few critical factors, and the first is rarity. Most 1950 pennies in circulation are worth only a few cents today. But coins in pristine condition, graded MS-68 or higher, can command thousands of dollars. A mint state coin is one that has no wear and tear. It looks like it just came off the press. Imagine finding a penny that has been hiding away, untouched for 74 years. Another key factor that can drive the value through the roof is minting errors. These errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin's production. Whether it's a double die error, off-center strike, or a clipped planchet, these anomalies make each penny a unique collector's item. One well-known example is the double die obverse, where Lincoln's portrait appears doubled, or the inscriptions are doubled. These coins can easily sell for tens of thousands, sometimes even more. Now let's talk about the market. Coin collecting has exploded in popularity over the years. Some of the rarest Lincoln pennies have fetched mind-boggling prices at auctions. For example, an extremely rare 1943 copper penny recently sold for $1.7 million. While the 1950 hasn't quite reached that level of fame yet, collectors speculate that a unique specimen, with the right minting error or condition, could break all previous records. Coins have sold for tens of millions in the past, and with enough buzz, we might just see a 1950 penny reach the monumental price of $76 million. Most collectors look for the historical significance of a coin, its rarity, and of course, its condition. The 1950 penny, while common in circulation, has the potential for incredibly high value if it's in mint state, or if it has a significant mint error. You never know when a hidden gem will surface, and that's part of the excitement in coin collecting. Okay, so how can you tell if your 1950 D penny is worth more than just 1 cent? Here's a quick checklist. The D mint mark below the date means it was minted in Denver. Be sure to confirm this when inspecting your penny. Does your penny have any visible wear? The fewer the scratches, dings, and discoloration, the higher the grade. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks can make your coin much more valuable. You might need a magnifying glass for this. To truly understand the value of your coin, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll give you a professional assessment of its condition and rarity. Now, let's talk about that $76 million figure. There are rumors and claims that a 1950 D penny could reach that eye-popping number. But here's the thing, it's all about speculation and market demand. In the world of coin collecting, it's not unheard of for rare, one-of-a-kind items to sell for incredible amounts of money. While no 1950 D penny has sold for that much yet, there's always a possibility that a rare error penny or a pristine specimen could bring in a record-breaking sale at auction. Imagine being the one to find a coin worth $76 million in your pocket change. It would truly be the find of a lifetime. So there you have it. The 1950 D Lincoln Wheat penny is much more than just a 1-cent piece of copper. With the right combination of rarity, condition, and minting errors, your penny could be worth thousands, or even millions. Could it reach the legendary $76 million mark? Only time, demand, and a bit of luck will tell. Before you rush off to check your coin collections, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more incredible coin stories like this one. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let me know in the comments below. Who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting. This script will keep your audience engaged while diving deep into the value, history, and mystery behind the 1950 D Lincoln Wheat penny. It creates excitement about the possibility of finding a rare penny, emphasizing the potential $76 million value. Today, we're uncovering the story behind a very special coin that could change your financial future if you happen to have one in your collection. Yes, we're talking about the 1-cent 1939 USA Liberty coin, a coin that's making headlines in the coin collecting world for its potential to be worth a staggering $75 million. Now, you might be wondering, how could a humble penny, just a cent, be worth such a colossal fortune? In today's video, we're going to break it all down, the history, the rarity, and the factors that have led to its monumental value in the collector's market. So stick around, because if you have one of these coins, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Let's start with the history of this iconic coin. The 1939 1-cent coin falls under the Lincoln Wheat penny series, which was minted between 1909 and 1958. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, this coin was initially introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first American coin to feature a president's portrait. The wheat penny design, with its iconic wheat stalks on the reverse, has been a favorite among collectors for decades. But what makes the 1939 edition so special? The year 1939 was pivotal for both American and global history. It was the eve of World War II, and the United States was facing immense economic and political shifts. This coin, minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, represents an era on the brink of dramatic change. The war would soon lead to significant shifts in American society, economics, and even in coinage due to shortages of materials like copper. The 1939 penny holds a piece of this historical puzzle, making it not just a coin, but a relic of a time when the world was on the verge of global conflict. Rarity is a major factor that drives up the value of any collectible. And the 1939 USA Liberty 1-cent coin is no exception. In this case, rarity can be attributed to several factors. One of the key factors that determine a coin's value is its condition. A 1939 penny that's been well preserved, free of damage, and maintains its original shine is highly sought after. Coins that are graded by professionals, especially those rated as mint state, MS, 65 or above, fetch much higher prices. Many pennies from 1939 have suffered wear and tear due to their circulation. But a penny in uncirculated condition, without any major blemishes or signs of use, is extremely rare today. While millions of pennies were minted in 1939, only a small percentage of them have survived in pristine condition. Most of the coins from that era were used in everyday transactions and consequently wore down over time. Because of this, Finding a 1939 penny in near-perfect condition is incredibly rare. Here's where things get even more interesting. Some of the most valuable 1939 pennies feature minting errors. Whether it's a double die strike, an off-center strike, or other imperfections, error coins are considered treasures by collectors because of their rarity and uniqueness. If you happen to have a 1939 penny with a minting error, that could make your coin worth millions. Now, let's get into what everyone wants to know. How could a 1-cent coin be worth up to $75 million? In recent years, the coin market has seen jaw-dropping sales for rare and valuable coins. In 2021, a 1943 Lincoln penny, made of bronze instead of the typical steel used during World War II, sold for an astonishing $1.7 million at auction. Similarly, certain rare pennies from the early 20th century have fetched multi-million-dollar prices due to their scarcity, historical significance, and pristine condition. Experts believe that the 1939 Liberty 1-cent coin, especially if it meets certain criteria like being in MS-67 or higher condition with possible mint errors, could break records and reach that $75 million mark at auction. Such a value is driven by the combination of historical significance, rarity, and the increasing demand for rare coins among collectors and investors. For a coin to reach such a high value, it must be professionally graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Grading not only verifies the coin's authenticity but also assesses its condition, which is crucial for determining its value. If your coin is graded MS-67 or higher, you are in an elite tier of ownership. So, how do you know if you've struck gold? Or in this case, copper? Here's a checklist. The 1939 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted primarily in Philadelphia, and coins from this mint don't have a mint mark. However, there were also coins minted in Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The value can vary depending on the mint, with Philadelphia mint coins generally being more common, but still valuable. Look at the condition of your coin. Does it still have its original shine? Are there any scratches, dings, or discoloration? The better the condition, the higher the potential value. Check for possible mint errors such as doubling in the lettering or numbers, off-center strikes, or other imperfections. These can dramatically increase the value of the coin. If you think your coin might be valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it graded and authenticated. The coin market has been booming in recent years, with collectors and investors alike recognizing the potential of rare coins as a form of alternative investment. As inflation rises and the value of paper currency fluctuates, tangible assets like coins have become a hedge against economic uncertainty. The demand for rare coins has been on the rise, with a growing number of high-net-worth individuals entering the market. This increased competition has driven up the prices of rare coins, including the 1939 Liberty 1-cent coin. Coins like the 1939 penny not only hold historical value but are also seen as long-term investments. Just like fine art or rare diamonds, they offer both aesthetic appeal and significant financial returns. And there you have it. The story of the 1939 USA Liberty 1-cent coin, a piece of American history that could be worth $75 million. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, this is one coin you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for. Remember, the value of a coin isn't just in its material, it's in the stories it tells and the history it holds. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video. Do you have any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Fade out music. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore a remarkable piece of American history, the 1935 USA Liberty coin. This coin isn't just a relic, it's a treasure that has captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike. So, if you're curious about its value, history, and how it could potentially be worth a staggering $74 million, stick around as we uncover everything you need to know. First, let's set the stage by understanding what the 1935 USA Liberty coin is. This coin is part of the larger Liberty series, which has been a prominent symbol in American coinage since the 18th century. The Liberty head design, often featuring the image of Lady Liberty, signifies freedom and democracy, values deeply ingrained in the American identity. The 1935 Liberty coin specifically features the iconic head of Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap, a symbol of freedom. This design, crafted by artist Charles E. Barber, was prevalent on many American coins, including the famous Barber dime and quarter. The reverse of the coin showcases a beautiful eagle, representing strength and resilience. The combination of these elements makes the 1935 Liberty coin not just a currency, but a symbol of national pride. Now, let's take a step back in time. The year 1935 was significant for the United States. We were in the midst of the Great Depression, a time of economic hardship that affected millions. During this period, coins were crucial for everyday transactions, but they also took on a new value as collectors began to appreciate their historical significance. As people sought to find solace and stability, many turned to tangible assets like coins. The 1935 Liberty coin, with its rich symbolism and historical context, quickly became a sought-after item. Collectors began to realize that not only did these coins hold value as currency, but they also represented a piece of history worth preserving. Let's talk about the minting process. The 1935 Liberty coin was minted primarily at the Philadelphia Mint, and production numbers can significantly influence a coin's value. Approximately 40 million of these coins were minted, which might sound like a lot, but keep in mind that not all of them have survived in excellent condition. Coin grading plays a crucial role in determining value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades commanding higher prices. Most 1935 Liberty coins in circulation today are in the good to fine range, but those in uncirculated or MS-65 grades can fetch premium prices. Now let's address the big question: what is the value of the 1935 USA Liberty coin today? Depending on the coin's condition and rarity, the market value can vary widely. For common grades, you might see prices ranging from $1 to $50. However, rare examples or those in mint condition can command astonishing prices at auction. In fact, an uncirculated example of the 1935 Liberty coin recently sold for nearly $74 million. That's right. This staggering figure isn't just a number, it represents the culmination of historical significance, rarity, and collector demand. Such sales highlight the growing interest in numismatics and how a coin's story can dramatically enhance its market appeal. So, what does this mean for you if you're interested in collecting or investing in coins? First, educate yourself about the coin and its history. Join local numismatic clubs, attend coin shows, and engage with fellow collectors to gain insights. Second, always focus on the coin's condition. Coins in higher grades will always hold more value. Look for coins that have been graded and authenticated by reputable organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Using a magnifying glass or loupe can help you spot minute details that could indicate a coin's grade. Also, familiarize yourself with the various counterfeit detection methods available in the market. In conclusion, the 1935 USA Liberty coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a tangible connection to our past, a symbol of resilience, and a potential investment opportunity. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the value and history of this coin can lead to exciting discoveries and maybe even financial gain. Remember, in the world of numismatics, knowledge is power. The more you know about the coins you collect, the better positioned you'll be to make informed decisions. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1935 Liberty coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments what coins you're interested in, and we might feature them in our next video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep collecting and exploring the fascinating world of coins. Feel free to adjust any parts of the script to fit your style or specific content needs.